Привет, ребят! Продолжаем играть в игру Ворон, наследие. И в прошлый раз мы дошли до того, что начали проходить игру, можно сказать, с самого начала, но от лица других персонажей, которые принимали активное участие. И сегодня мы, собственно, продолжаем это делать. И нам надо вот играть за Адиля и думать, что
Fire
принимать.
still poses a great threat to ships. There are fire alarms, extinguishers, and hoses everywhere nowadays. These hoses are pretty versatile. They'll do at a pinch if you can't smuggle climbing ropes into the building you're planning to rob.
Давай проверим машину.
Before I went to London to become Inch's protege, Alex and I drove through the French Riviera in this convertible. It was a wonderful week, and on the cliffs near Toulon, I asked her to marry me. But this is no time for reminiscing. There's nothing in the car that might help me. Alex is playing her role as Patricia Mayers, and she can't keep anything suspicious with her.
А, точно, это же машина
As soon as Constable
невесты.
Zellner and Inspector Legrand are out of danger, I'll slip back into the cell. They'll arrest the good doctor, and hopefully they'll turn a blind eye to a poor stowaway.
Не вижу активных действий. Пойдем туда дальше.
What's this? Whoa, heavy. Everything's a bit bigger and heavier on a ship, pulleys included.
Так, наверное, рановато. Давайте все обыщем. Потом уже будем что-то делать.
What's that up there? A grate. Sunlight's shining through it. And above it, a bent pipe. This could be my way out.
Ну, разумеется, я не могу это вскрыть.
The bars are welded at 4 points, and unfortunately they're not all as rusty as this one.
Блин, странно. Интересное решение. Нет, неправильно.
No. And fat. I attached the pulley to the ring. You could hang a car from it, if the ship were upside down. I attached the... A good height for attaching something to the hook. Here goes nothing.
Easy.
Louder than I expected. I hope no one noticed. With luck, I'll be able to warn the others about the doctor before it's too late. No! Ugh! Hey, you all right? That bastard didn't inject the fatal dose. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
But...
Better take it easy while I... Oh, no!
Все, мне типа надо возвращаться, да, я так понимаю?
I'll be right back.
Ну иди.
Where are you? No!
Why can't you just leave me alone?
А вот это интересно, что с ним произошло все-таки в конце. Мне кажется, его ворон убил.
Stay there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
What old stories?
I am a decent man. Why are you torturing me? I loved her. She betrayed me. It was her fault. I have blood on my hands because of her.
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved her. With all my heart. They were Jewish, you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her whole family.
You risked your life for a woman you loved. And 30 years later, you murder her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind my back.
What did you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out. And that's what they did. I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister, the smart sister. She studied art history in New York, tried to get her family out of East Prussia, but I was able to prevent that.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny her and her family a safe life.
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined the party. I had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to you.
She sent photos to her sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly recognized her.
The Baroness was searching through her photos. That's true.
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, a new resume, a new life. And then, suddenly, there she was. About to ruin everything.
So, she had to die.
I didn't want that. But she gave me no choice. Why did she have to stir up old ghosts?
All right now.
No, it ends here and now.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious? He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you saw there. So you smashed the mirror. But the sins of the past are catching up with you now, aren't they?
No.
A scowl with empty eyes full of fear.
Stop it.
Oh dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
I won't.
That wasn't a question.
I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No.
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on now, chop, jump.
You are the Baroness's butler, aren't you? I did not want to kill your mistress.
Oh, nonsense. Forgiven and forgotten, if you don't mind my asking.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. You're a miserable excuse for a human being, aren't you? But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death will get Inspector Legrand off our backs.
The inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
That's absurd.
Indeed it is. But people will believe almost anything if it suits them. The press will love it. Bold Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. Our dear friend won't be able to escape the limelight. And by the time the commotion has ended, I'll be long gone.
You can't kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not going to kill him. You got us into this situation, and as long as I'm alive, I won't let anyone be killed in my presence.
No.
You can't kill both of us.
Oh, I think you'll find I can.
You can't kill me. You still need me. I have to do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me. Or him.
Very well. You win.
По-любому он его столкнет.
What? Oh, never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
Ну, блин, конченый вообще. Я разочаровался в Вороне. Фу. Мерзость.
The last act. The end of the Raven. Part of me wants to abandon the whole plan and go back to Europe. What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to her. I can't afford to slip up.
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
Let's get this over with.
Still angry on account of the good doctor?
You disgust me.
You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
What happens next?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have to answer ridiculous questions from reporters all afternoon.
That's why we're striking now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand entrance this evening at the gala. But yes, we will strike as soon as the safe is in the treasure chamber and Legrand has left.
Have you already met your Mr. X?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put the blueprints under the statue of Imhotep.
Blueprints?
A sketch of the museum, not the kind you can get just anywhere. This one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the resistance used during the war.
That's what it was about.
Get the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
Will there be more deaths here in the museum?
If you follow my instructions, no.
If people are in danger, I'll call the whole thing off.
I don't kill for fun, only when it's necessary.
Is it ever really necessary?
Sometimes. Revenge, for example, when one has been betrayed.
What's the next step after the basement?
You'll find out when it's time.
But... all right then, I'll pay a visit to Imhotep and we'll meet in the basement.
Good monkey. Oh, and by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then how...
You'll find a way.
I bet the craftsmen are nearby. If not in the museum, then somewhere around here. I bet the craftsmen are near... I hope the owner doesn't come back while I'm tampering with the truck. Craftsmen aren't known for their calm, sympathetic natures. Locked. The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. Someone might hear the sound and call the police. The door is closed.
Ничего нет.
I bet the craftsmen are nearby. There's a tennis ball stuck on the tow hitch. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease. Got it! The door is closed, and I don't want to break...
А и что? Ну, теннисным мячиком я, разумеется, это все не сделал. Вообще, я видел, как это вскрывают теннисным мячиком, но тут вряд ли такое
A
сработает.
fire ladder. Maybe I can get into the museum from the roof. The ladder is too high to reach from here. I guess they expect people to just fall the rest of the way if there's a fire.
Что? Толкните фургон? Серьезно? Ну, логично, что он не сдвинется с места.
Nope. The handbrake is on. Who's a good dog? Yeah, who's a good dog then? I like
Единственный
dogs.
хороший разговор.
I had a border collie back home. Followed me everywhere. He was very old, but the most loyal friend you could wish for.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
But there are visitors in the museum.
Carefully selected by Director Mokhtar. Or they have an invitation.
Is there any chance of getting such an invitation?
For you? No.
Can you please let me in? My ship sails tonight, and I can't leave Egypt without having seen a mummy.
Get yourself a shovel and head for the desert. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Never mind. See you later.
Better luck next time, huh?
You're too kind. Today, the museum is officially closed for preparations for the big Eye of the Sphinx exhibit. The Sphinx still has 2 eyes on the poster. They need to put it...
Тут типа все, да? А, точно.
Yes, that might be just the thing. You want it?
Охранника. А, нет.
Yeah, you like that, don't ya? Well, who wants to become an accomplice in a burglary? Yes, who wants to be an accomplice?
What are you doing? Come here, you... Stay.
Блин.
You made yourself an enemy, pup.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Я же его вырублю, скорее всего, да? И закрою дверь. А что мне делает теннисный мячик, если я его бросил собаке?
Oh, what the hell? Ah! Ah!
This is my chance.
Ну и что за шанс?
No, that won't work. I can't just talk the guard into...
Что-то какой-то бред. Пока что. Не понял я просто.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Серьезно? Типичные охранники российские. Там можно услышать даже, как ручка пишет. Ну, я же фамилию в списке написал, по идее.
Ugh! It's still burning!
No, that won't work. I can't just talk the guard into letting me in. No, that won't work.
Не совсем понял, я же фамилию вроде как написал, не? В списке. Что за бред?
Nope. The handbrake is on. The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. No, that won't.
Хоть с собакой поиграться.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Ну тут его вырубить надо просто и закрыть. Ну, надо написать свою фамилию, список. Сколько раз так писать надо, я не понимаю. Проще список забрать, написать и обратно вернуть. То ли баг, то ли я не понимаю, что это. Сколько можно писать? ничего не понял сейчас.
No, that won't work. I can't just talk the guard into letting me in.
Какой-то бред, честно говоря.
No, that.
Давай не будем ходить.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
I have to improvise if I want to get into the museum.
Я думаю, проще будет.
Oh, nothing. I never imagined I'd be up to my elbow.
Ну что тут еще второй баг есть?
Do I need an umbrella in Cairo? Or could it help me get into the museum? A rod like that could be useful. I could probably reach the door lock with the rod, but how's it supposed to catch hold? I could probably reach the door lock. Doesn't seem like I can pull the ladder down. The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. Someone might...
Чё так сложно-то, алло?
I could probably reach the door lock with the rod, but how's it supposed to catch hold?
А что охранник-то делает?
This little dog is crazy about the ball. Maybe I can somehow use that to my advantage. Maybe I can somehow...
Охранник забуговался, походу, я так понимаю. Да.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Можно тут что-то с проволокой можно будет сделать. Ничего.
It's still burning!
No, that won't work. This little dog is crazy about the ball. Maybe I can somehow use that to my advantage.
Я, честно говоря, вообще не понимаю сейчас. Ты куда? Ты не туда, алло.
Nope.
Да стой.
Nope. The handbrake is on.
Прям чувствую, как будто он
The
забаговался.
door is
всё.
closed, and I don't want to break the window.
Да, опять тапнуть.
Nope. The handbrake is on. Interesting. A fire ladder. Maybe I can get into the museum from the roof. Doesn't seem like I can pull the ladder down. I could probably reach the door lock with the rod, but how's it supposed to catch hold?
Как интересно-то. Я вот лично больше не вижу никаких вариантов.
The ladder is too high. I guess they expect people to just...
Блин, слушай, ну давай, я не знаю, сохранимся. И загрузимся. Может, там реально забаговался скрипт.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time!
Это только два варианта. Я не понимаю, ну вот это вот смысла. Я типа пишу фамилию в списке, но она не пишется. И чё? Не, опять надо написать. Что это за бред? Давай 5 раз попробуем. Потому что я реально что-то не понимаю. Пошли отсюда.
Ugh! It's still burning!
Странно. А,
I don't want to crawl through stinking sewers just to get into the museum. There must be another way. There's a metal grate over the drain to prevent people from tripping. I can't make out what's below. There's a metal grate over the drain to... Maybe I can fish something out of the sewer with the wire. Nothing. I can't even touch the bottom. It was worth a try.
Мы согнули проволоку, поэтому, типа, тачку можно скрыть. Теоретически.
A true jack of all trades.
Так.
What's this? Wow, nice. I'm afraid the painter discarded the overalls because he didn't want to walk around in sweat-soaked clothes all day. Ugh. But what the heck? I have no choice. A handsome man always looks good, and the disguise works.
Пойдем. О, нормально он пошел.
Next
По
attempt.
текстурам.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow. Or are you one of the craftsmen?
Of course I'm a craftsman.
All right. Chametz. Your company is not on the list.
But it must be on the list. My boss told me everything was taken care of.
And mine told me that nobody gets in if they're not on the list. Bye.
Серьезно, блин. Ничего, что 5 раз списывали.
Stupid mutt! I'll get you this time.
Ну а теперь он чисто теоретически может учуять его по запаху.
Ugh, it's still burning.
Блин, конечно, по часу тратить на простые задания, это капец.
Weren't you just here?
I talked to my boss again. He said we must be on the list.
Your boss can come and see for himself. There is no Hamid's.
Uh-huh.
My co-worker's handwriting. I can hardly make out a single word. Chametz. Ah, yes. Here. Here, put this on.
Ah, many thanks.
Бабульку мне надо бы избегать теоретически.
Imhotep. All
right, I've got the blueprints. And since I'm a craftsman, it won't seem suspicious if I study them. Here's the treasure chamber. There's another room beneath it. And here's the entrance, somewhere near the statue. And there seems to be another entrance that...
What are you doing there?
Huh? Oh, it's you.
What's going on? And what happened on the ship?
Everything is all right. I was able to stop the doctor.
What happened to him?
Inch.
You mean he...
There was nothing I could do. And he won't even tell me his plan. I'm supposed to get these blueprints and open a secret entrance to the basement beneath the treasure chamber.
A basement under the treasure chamber?
I didn't know about that before. Inch somehow heard about it, and Mr. X took care of the rest.
What's he planning?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Me neither. The blueprints show the basement below the treasure chamber, and two entrances. One of them is over there, but it seems to be closed.
And the other?
It's on the roof, and there are stairs from an attic down to the basement.
And how are you supposed to get into the attic?
That's the question. There's a small triangle here on the roof with 3 numbers next to it. 3, 6, and 2.
Some kind of code.
I'll have a look around. It'll be okay.
I wish I had your confidence.
It's time for the grand finale. Don't you agree?
Take care of yourself.
You too. A plan always seems much easier when you're just talking about it, doesn't it?
Yes, but not half as exciting.
Okay, I have to open the door to the basement. Let's go.
Очень интересно, то что подвал, точнее, чердак ведет к подвалу.
The secret entrance to the basement must be behind the statue. It's well disguised. Otherwise, it wouldn't have gone undetected for decades. I can't see anything. No cracks, no handle. I better stay away from her. There's always a risk that and I bet that the lady is a very good observer. I won't be able to open the door from this side. I'll try to get in through the roof, then take the stairs to the basement and have a go from inside.
У нас тут, по идее, должна быть новая локация, не?
The blueprint shows a basement located directly below. Why does Inch want to get inside? And how will he get into the treasure chamber from there?
Пошли тачку тут толкать. Нормально. Причем кажется, что тут горочка.
That should do it.
А он его взял и толкнул. Ну, нормально, силен. Это даже не легковушка, которую один не сдвинешь. Понимаете, он с трудом на лестницу залез, а его невеста без проблем, без рук, без ног, точнее, по веревке забралась.
The secret passage is somewhere around here on the blueprints. That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else. Very good.
Три.
Aha. No. Maybe this one. Huh. That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else. That's the same the numbers 3. Nothing's happening.
3, 6, 2. 3.
Aha. Huh. That's the same. The numbers 3. Aha. Huh.
Не знаю. Давай так.
Huh.
Ну, то же самое.
Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else. That's the same the numbers 3, 6. Aha.
Не понимаю.
Huh. Strange.
Три. Ну, 6. И 2.
Aha. Huh. Strange. That's the same the numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next. Aha. Huh. Strange. Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong.
Ну, тут уже их нельзя местами менять.
The secret blueprints for the museum show a basement below the treasure chamber with 2 entrances. One entrance is in the main hall behind the statue on the wall. The second can be reached via the roof and an attic room. Nothing's happening. That's the same triangle. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else. Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order... That's the numbers 3... Aha. Huh. Strange. That's the numbers... Aha. Huh. Strange. That's the same... The numbers... That's the same... The numbers 3, 6... Nothing's happening.
Боже, это я тупой или что? Я не понимаю.
That's the same the numbers 3... Nothing's happening. Aha. That's the number... Nothing's happening.
Вернемся. Давай, не знаю, посмотрим что-нибудь вокруг.
The treasure chamber is down there, and beneath it is the secret basement.
Три.
That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The numbers 3... That's the same triangle. The numbers...
Ну, раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть. 6. И 2.
Aha. Huh. Strange. That's the same... The numbers... That's the same... The numbers 3... Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe... That's the same triangle. The numbers 3... Nothing's happening. That's the same triangle as the numbers 3...
Блин, серьезно, что гуглить
Ага.
придется?
That's the same... The numbers... Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. Nothing's happened. That's the same triangle. The numbers 3, 6, and 2 are written next to it. I can't read anything else.
Но тут же их нельзя никак ворочать.
That's the same. The numbers 3. That's the same the numbers 3. Aha. Huh. Nothing's. That's the same. The numbers 3.
Как сложно-то, алло.
That's the same. The numbers.
Три, 6, 2.
Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. That's the same. The numbers 3.
Да вы гоните.
Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the. That's the same. The numbers 3. Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong. Aha. Huh. That's the same triangle. The numbers.
Слушай, я не знаю, что тут придумать даже. Что-то сложно как-то. Сейчас подумаем. Ну, надо как-то это все взломать. Комбинацию я вроде как вводил правильно. А может быть и нет. Давай все вытащим. Еще раз посмотрим. там было 3, 6. И 2. Ну, соответственно.
Aha. Huh. Strange. Maybe the order is wrong.
Не совсем понятно мне. Ну, вытащим все еще раз, давай попробуем.
Aha. That's the same triangle as on the blueprints. The number... There we go.
Что? Я же
The
вроде
digits
всё
are
это
written from
делал
right to
уже.
left. In this part of the world, they read from right to left.
Совсем непонятно.
I'm in the museum. Well, sort of. Old technical equipment. Inch said something about an underground that operated here in the museum during the war. Could have been a radio installation. Would have been the perfect place for it. So, that's tar paper, I think. Maybe it's for covering all those holes in the roof. A big heavy roll of According to the blueprints, the stairs lead from the attic.
Давай, пойдем в подвал. Так понимаю, нам за него играть еще хреновую тучу времени. Куда мне идти? Вопрос. Ну, мне по идее надо какой-то фонарик.
The electrical cables don't seem like they were meant to be permanent. Probably they secretly tapped the museum's electricity. Maybe the bulb still works.
А, тут переключатель какой-то.
Here we go. I think it's nothing. Here we go. I think it's nothing. The lamp was removed.
Кабель какой-то.
You can still see the holes that the screws left. The cable was cleanly severed.
такое не говорит, что нам ножом надо будет срезать эту лампу. Серьезно? Горящую лампу, причем, если что, мы перерезали. То есть его должно было током захреначить сразу.
I could connect the cables to each other, but I'd need to strip the insulation from the Okay, plus and minus are exposed. I could connect the cables to each other, but I'd need to strip the I should be able to remove. Okay, I'll twist the wires from the lamp cord together with the wires from the electrical cable.
Где там переключатель-то? Алло.
The lamp hangs from the electrical cable, which leads to the light switch. As long as there's a current, I should have.
Не-не-не, не поднимайся, ну. Когда все так устроено, переключатель сложно найти даже.
Let there be light! Damn!
А где свет, я не понял.
I think the contact is dirty. I was right. The current can't flow properly and...
Полезли наверх искать что-то.
A big heavy roll of... A big heavy...
Ну, по идее, мы сюда поднялись, чтобы почистить лампочку, да? Потому что в темноте не видно. Логически. Или нет?
Huh. Maybe I can... Yes, I can use it to rub the rust
Нормально.
off. That should do it. One more try. There we go.
Наконец-то.
If it wasn't so dusty, I could easily imagine someone had been using it. What kind of stories could this room tell about... According to the blueprints, there's supposed to be a secret door here leading into the main hall. Huh, this must be the locking mechanism.
Ну, щелкай.
Careful now. What the... What are you doing here? What if Inch sees you? No.
I'm sorry. He caught me.
Ты же вообще была
You
бесполезной.
and your little girlfriend. You thought you could go behind my back?
Ей вообще не надо было тут появляться.
Инч.
Что вообще? Как?
No.
You deserve to die, here and now. But then I wouldn't get the eye.
Don't hurt her. Please.
We'll see. Get moving.
And now...
Cover to the chair.
No!
Patricia!
No!
Enough! You have one and only one chance of getting out of this alive. Do what I tell you to do. Tie her to the chair.
I'm sorry.
Не удивлюсь, если у нее тоже свои планы.
Look at her. Remember this scene? If you try to screw me, then...
If we do everything you ask, will you let us go?
I'm a poor loser, but a generous winner.
What's the next step? What's the plan?
Everything you need is in the bag. The eye will be delivered at any moment. You abseil from the roof into the treasure chamber.
And the display case's alarm system?
The alarm will go off, but I'll ensure that the only effect will be that the security barricades in the treasure chamber close.
How will you manage that?
Let me worry about that, just like the guards. You'll have several minutes to break into the display case and climb back to the roof.
And once I have the jewel, what next? By the time I get back to the roof, the museum will be surrounded by policemen.
Correct. Escaping from the museum is impossible.
That means I stay inside the museum.
There's a bag in the basement with food and water for you and your girlfriend. I'm sure you'll find a way to pass the time for a couple of days. The police will search the whole city for the eye, but not the museum.
And once the museum's open to visitors again, Patricia and I will walk out through the secret door in the main hall to our freedom.
I'll be watching you every step of the way. You'll deliver the jewel, and then we'll never see each other again.
How am I supposed to break into the display case? It's protected by bulletproof glass.
You'll find everything you need in the bag. A clever fellow like you will know what to do with it.
The plan might work, I must admit.
The plan will work. You'll see to that, or she'll suffer the consequences. Let's go. The clock is ticking. I have to take care of the guards and the alarm system.
It'll all work out in the end.
I know. Take care of yourself.
If you should open this door without the Eye of the Sphinx in your bag, I'll shoot first and then ask what went wrong.
You're not planning on letting us go, are you?
I need a scapegoat. Otherwise, the traitor would already be dead.
He doesn't understand because he doesn't think like you.
You messed with the wrong man, and now you have to suffer the consequences.
That tarp is covering something. Huh. Bucket, rags, squeegee, tools of the trade for window washers. Probably didn't feel like carrying their equipment up to the roof every time, so they stashed it here. I don't need the squeegee. The bucket? This rag, on the other hand, I could wipe away fingerprints with it.
Так.
A crank. Something for opening windows that are too heavy to move with your hands. Your new home.
Далеко отнес прям вообще.
Climbing equipment, including a rope, a cloth bag. Huh? A pack of gum. Why did Inch put a pack of gum in a cloth bag? That's all. Climbing equipment and a pack of chewing gum. I'm beginning to feel under-equipped for this burglary. Looks like I'll have to improvise.
Пачка жвачек. Зачем она мне нужна? Возьму-ка я ее, да? Что мы взяли? Сумку и жвачку, да, возьмем и все.
This is the same climbing equipment that I wore for the burglary in London. Only the mask is missing. Does Inch want to make sure that the security cameras can see my handsome face? A good rope, and more than long enough to
Так, нам надо теперь проверить окна.
I can see the treasure chamber. There are several people moving around down there. I think the eye is being delivered. This window can be opened. Must be an entrance for the window washers and maintenance crews when they have to work up here in the cupola. There's a mechanism that opens the window when you turn the crank. I see two contacts down there on the frame. There's a piece of metal stuck between them and fixed to the window. If I open the window, the piece of metal will move, breaking the circuit and setting off an alarm. Unless the guards have been notified beforehand, which is hardly an option in my case, I have to bypass the circuit. Somehow I have to get at the contacts of the alarm system, and somehow I...
Ну что ж это за
Only one piece left. What's this? Unless this is the most expensive chewing gum commercial ever, Inch wanted me to find the diamond. I'm sure it's not a reward for all my hard work.
Ну давай все пробовать.
I can't cut any of the windows out of the frame, but this window has a rubber seal on the bottom and the sides. The roof of the museum is now officially drafty.
Ну, жвачка вряд ли нам пригодится.
Yes, the aluminum foil might bypass the circuit.
Не совсем понимаю, что он делает.
That's darn tight. I can override the contacts with the strip, but I can't... Oh, damn! I lost the strip! It would never have worked anyway. The gap was too small. Maybe the tap is meant to depressurize the water tank if it rains too much. Or it's just a
Ну, у нас тут кроме тряпки, в принципе, мочить-то нечего. Мне кажется, тряпку надо будет как-то на окно накинуть.
Oh, cold, dripping wet. I'm not putting it in my pocket like that. Okay, I'm in. And now back and forth and away we go. Got it. The wet rag is lying on the contacts.
И что, мы типа сейчас можем открыть окно? Странная система.
Excellent. No alarm. Okay, I don't see anyone.
Such an attempt would fail here. The display case is bolted to the floor and weighs several hundred kilograms.
What's that? A camera?
The latest model. It's called video surveillance.
I've heard about that. The images are recorded and can be viewed again later.
That's right. Images from all three cameras are recorded in the guard room.
Wow.
As I've said, we've spared no effort and no expense.
I think I've seen enough here, but I'm interested in something else.
60-е годы. Ну, я так понимаю, что мы не собираемся мешок на голову надевать, значит, нам он нужен для
Just
камеры.
have to hope that Inch knocked out the guard in the guard room. If not, he'll be on his way to check the camera soon. Here goes nothing.
Прикольно он мешок надел.
Now or never.
Ну, алмаз по-любому для того, чтобы скрыть витрину
As a
каким-то образом.
visitor, I'd
Типа
only
как
have eyes for the jewel. As a burglar, though, I'm more
Стеклорез
interested
использовать.
in the bulletproof glass, about half an inch thick. There's no glass cutter that could do the job. All right then, bulletproof glass. How can I get past it?
Ну,
Of course, diamonds cut glass. And even bulletproof glass is softer than a diamond, but the diamond
да,
is
всё
tiny.
оказалось просто.
I can barely hold it, and I need to do more than just scratch the glass. Even if I can't break into it, at least I managed to deface it. I'll press the diamond into the chewing gum with the tip towards the window. This cordon doesn't apply to burglars.
А, серьезно? Сейчас мы будем просто разбивать? Там охранник как бы рядом стоит.
Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. No, no! He wants to lock me in. But why? He doesn't have the jewel yet. What is he... Oh, no! Oh, my head hurts. Constable Oliver. He's totally focused on the hole in the floor.
He's up there, Robert. I know it.
Maybe. Go to the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelna, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
I've got everything under control.
Sorry, Constable. This is the opposite of a clever burglary. Inch must have decided to do it the violent way as soon as he realized he couldn't count on me. I would have died in the explosion and been the scapegoat.
Первого кого убьют. Так, подожди, а как он обезоружил Оливера? Точнее, патроны у него вытащил. На корабле, получается?
How did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness and the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Ah, Adil. This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you, Adil?
I never wanted blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End of story.
Серьезно?
No! Stupid little policeman. He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
You aren't the Raven! The Raven would never have shot a defenseless old man!
No, he wouldn't have. But now he has. At least that's what everyone will think.
Why does that matter? Who are you?
We worked for him, for the Raven. My brother and I. He's responsible for my brother being shot and for my crippled arm. He sacrificed us.
Who? Who is the Raven?
I don't know. I never met him, and in all these years, I've never found him.
You don't know who you worked for?
No one knows who the Raven is. Some say he's dead. The fact is, he never returned to the stage after that fatal night in Paris.
So you want to lure him out of hiding?
And if anything can, it's the burglary of the century executed by another thief while using his name.
He doesn't come.
But I still got my revenge. The gentleman thief, now a bomb-throwing murderer. Oh, I do hope he is still with us, watching helplessly as I ruin his life's work, as he ruined mine. Enough chatter. I'll be going.
But why?
Your little girlfriend escaped, and if I can't eliminate all the witnesses, I can at least destroy their credibility. Why did you just shoot poor Constable Zellner, lad? They'll hang you and your accomplice. Ha ha ha!
Нормально. Неужели это конец? Ну, хорошо, что он не оказался вороном.
You've met your match, Raven. You hear me? Wherever you are, I beat you.
Good evening, Mr. Inch. The eyes of the Sphinx, if you would be so kind.
You? That's impossible!
The jewels, now.
Но это он и есть ворон.
Inch, don't move a muscle. You're under arrest.
Или нет? Или да? Блин, они ж не могли разбиться, мне кажется. Че, мы за Леграна сейчас будем играть, что ли? Ну или это слишком глупый конец, по-моему. По сути, ворона мы не нашли,
A
не знали,
master
кто он.
thief who stole 2 cheap figs and then fell to his death. A shot that no one could explain. But for the newspapers, it was the real jewels that were the heart of the story. The eyes of the Sphinx, reunited in the Egyptian Museum.
What kind of game is this?
The Raven's game.
At least you caught him. Again.
I saw the surprise and the anger in Inch's eyes. He knew he'd been played.
You don't mean...
At first, they wanted us to believe that it was Gephardt. And now we're supposed to believe that it was Inch. He's still out there.
So then, who is the Raven?
Кто ворон? Вот это интересный вопрос. Ну, хотя бы понятны мотивы Инчи. И хорошо, что он оказался не вороном. А непонятно, как эти сбежали.
Hello there, handsome devil.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Don't! My father will be here any moment.
Отец
Did you
разве
tell
что
him about
ворон.
our engagement?
She did. I almost slipped out of character.
Oh, Daddy, we all know that would never happen. You were Anton Jakob Zellner through and through, even with the world crashing down around you.
Didn't go too badly, did it?
Well, Inch nearly blew us up, and I was almost charged with murder.
Ah, yes. Exciting, wasn't it? I haven't had fun like that since I retired.
Dr. Gebhardt nearly killed you.
Nobody could have suspected the doctor. At least we managed to clear things up quickly.
I would have preferred it if things went according to the old plan. We would have swapped the jewel aboard the ship, and Alex wouldn't have been kidnapped by Inch.
And I'd have preferred it if you hadn't given me a nasty bump on my noggin.
And what would your excuse have been for staying on board if I hadn't? Hey, I improvised.
Good point.
I was afraid Inch would realize you were wearing a bulletproof vest.
He was too confident. After he foiled your plan, he thought he had everything under control. He never really took a look at the emerald in the display case. He just assumed that they shipped the real jewel from Switzerland.
And after my little tussle with Inch, we had both jewels.
He blew half the museum to smithereens just to steal a fake.
He was always rude and insolent. I never should have worked with him. His double-dealing cost his brother's life.
And his own as well.
I'd still rather see him in jail than in a morgue.
He shouldn't have messed with the Raven.
To your retirement.
To the future.
Вот это, конечно, прикольно. Прям охренеть, как прикольно. Блин, такой финал мне прям нравится. Все-таки Ворон оказался не таким плохим. И персонаж он был прикольный. А интересно, что вот с ним теперь будет.
Finally.
Мне кажется, сейчас разгадаю.
Dear Nico, the Raven is dead. Yet other criminals live, and they are more brutal and ruthless than he ever was. Who will stop them? It would be tragic if a good policeman failed to do so because he was hunting for a dead man and ruining himself in the process. Let the dead rest in peace. They are not coming back.
R.
Что он сделает, интересно. Наконец-таки выспался. Просто мечта любого человека. Это конец? Блин, ну слушай, вообще такой прикольный конец. Мне прям очень понравился. Я даже не подозревал то, что наш констебель окажется вороном. Казалось бы, обычный полицейский, ничего особенного. А тут прям такие повороты. На самом деле я не верил в то, что доктор будет вороном, а вот то, что наш Инч стал каким-то вороном-преступником, блин, под конец почему-то начал верить. Потому что на основании не было в это не верить. Пока не начали играть за пацана, и вот в конце все это так не сложилось. На самом деле мне понравилось, я прям считаю, что не зря время потратил. А другой вопрос, все ли это или нет? Ну да, это скорее всего все. Бонусные материалы. Что это? А, это ну просто рисунки тех мест, где мы были, да? Персонажи. Ну, это мы все видели. Ну, конечно, да, то, что это Легран мог быть им, конечно, было неправильно считать, потому что он слишком молодой. Ворон-то, это же было 15 лет назад или что-то такое. Прям прикольный бы фильм получился из этого. Или сериал. Музыка прикольная, но я, наверное, не буду ее смотреть, потому что вдруг еще страйк кинут. Все, наконец-таки мы закончили с поисками нашего ворона. В целом у нас сколько получилось? 6 серий небольших. История очень интересная, поэтому мне прям очень сильно понравилось. Надо посмотреть, может быть, что-нибудь еще есть в таком духе. Потому что, ну, это прям шикарно. Прям кайф. Счастливый конец такой. В принципе, у всех. Легран наш наконец-таки выспался. Он же сколько часов не спал. На корабле там уже 30 часов было. И тут еще сколько. В общем-то, мне все понравилось. Я доволен этой игрушкой. Не зря ее начал проходить. И не зря ее не бросил проходить. Поэтому, если понравилось, ставьте лайк. Знаете, может быть, если такие игрушки, которые в таком же стиле и духе, пишите в комментариях, посмотрим. Может быть, начнем мое прохождение. Спасибо всем, кто посмотрел, поставил лайк, подписался на канал. Также не забывайте подписываться на группу ВКонтакте, там периодически что-нибудь публикую интересное и какие-то новости. Жду вас на следующих видосах. Поэтому не прощаюсь. До скорого. Еще увидимся.